What if I told you that kindness, that noble virtue we're all taught to practice, might actually be ruining your life? It sounds shocking, doesn't it? But Marcus Aurelius, the great Stoic emperor, had profound thoughts about the dark side of being too kind. Stick around, because what you're about to learn might just change how you approach kindness forever. Kindness is a beautiful quality, no doubt. It's often celebrated as one of the highest virtues. But can too much of it, or the wrong kind, lead to harm? Marcus Aurelius, a master of Stoicism, believed in the importance of balance. He taught that unchecked kindness could lead to exploitation, resentment, and even a loss of your own self-respect. Today, we'll explore 4 ways kindness can ruin your life, and more importantly, how you can practice it wisely, preserving both your dignity and your peace. This isn't about becoming cold or heartless. It's about learning the true Stoic way to kindness. Have you ever felt drained after going out of your way to help someone, only to receive little or no acknowledgement? Maybe you've been overly accommodating to keep the peace, only to realize later that your kindness was mistaken for weakness. These situations are more common than you might think. Kindness, when practiced without boundaries, can lead to a host of problems. You may find yourself overcommitted, undervalued, or even resented by the very people you're trying to help. This isn't just an issue of mismanagement. It's a fundamental misunderstanding of what kindness should be. Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor who ruled with both wisdom and compassion, believed in a kind of kindness that was rooted in reason and self-respect. His meditations teach us that while we should strive to be good to others, we must never do so at the cost of our own values or well-being. In this video, we'll delve into 4 specific ways kindness can backfire, pulling lessons straight from Stoicism to help you navigate these challenges. By the end, you'll not only understand how to avoid these pitfalls, but also how to practice kindness in a way that uplifts both you and those around you. Way 1. Kindness without boundaries leads to exploitation. One of the most common dangers of kindness is that people might start taking advantage of it. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, you have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. The essence of this teaching is to know your limits and set boundaries. Example: imagine a colleague who constantly asks for your help with their work. You agree, thinking you're being kind, but over time, their demands increase and your own work suffers. Instead of being appreciated, your help becomes expected, a dangerous precedent. Stoic insight: kindness, when unchecked, can become a habit that others exploit. The Stoics believed that kindness should be an act of strength, not a sign of weakness. It's crucial to say no when necessary, preserving your energy for situations where your kindness truly matters. Practical exercise: start by identifying one area where your kindness is being overused. Practice saying no firmly but politely. For instance, instead of saying, "I'll try," say, "I'm unable to help this time, but I hope it goes well." Way 2. Over-kindness breeds resentment. Kindness often feels good in the moment, but if it's not reciprocated, it can lead to resentment. Marcus Aurelius advises, waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one. This means practicing kindness for its own sake, not as a tool for approval or reciprocity. Example: think of a friend you always support during tough times. When you need help, they're mysteriously unavailable. Over time, This imbalance can make you feel bitter. Stoic insight: true kindness expects nothing in return. However, Stoicism also teaches us to recognize when a relationship becomes one-sided. Resentment is often a sign that boundaries need to be reevaluated. Practical exercise: reflect on your relationships. Are there any where you feel your kindness isn't appreciated? Consider stepping back and observing how the other person responds. This creates space for a healthier dynamic. Way 3. Misplaced kindness undermines your values. When kindness conflicts with your principles, it's no longer virtuous. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." This highlights the importance of staying true to your values, even when being kind might seem easier. Example: imagine you're asked to lie to protect someone's feelings. While it seems kind in the moment, it compromises your integrity. Over time, this can erode your self-respect. Stoic insight: kindness should never come at the expense of your core values. True virtue lies in aligning your actions with your principles, even when it's uncomfortable. Practical exercise: the next time you're tempted to be kind in a way that feels wrong, pause and ask yourself, does this align with my values? Let your principles guide your kindness. Way 4. Excessive kindness depletes your energy. Constantly giving without taking time to recharge can leave you emotionally and physically drained. Marcus Aurelius reminds us, if it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. This includes saying yes to every request for help, even when it's not the right choice for you. Example: you're the go-to person for everyone's problems. While it's flattering, it leaves you little time for your own needs, leading to burnout. Stoic insight: Stoicism teaches us the importance of self-care. You can't pour from an empty cup. By prioritizing your well-being, you ensure that your kindness remains genuine and sustainable. Practical exercise: dedicate at least 1 hour each day to activities that rejuvenate you, whether it's reading, meditating, or spending time in nature. Use this time to reconnect with yourself and recharge. Here's at the turning point. Kindness isn't about sacrificing yourself for others. It's about acting from a place of strength, wisdom, and self-respect. When practiced with intention, kindness becomes a powerful force that uplifts both you and those around you. But when it's unchecked, it can lead to exploitation, resentment, and burnout. Imagine embracing a form of kindness that's rooted in Stoicism. One where you give without losing yourself, set boundaries without guilt, and act with integrity at all times. This isn't just a mindset shift. It's a life-changing transformation. To summarize, kindness is a double-edged sword. While it's a virtue to be cherished, it must be practiced wisely. The 4 ways kindness can ruin your life are: kindness without boundaries leads to exploitation. Learn to set limits to protect your energy. Overkindness breeds resentment. Practice kindness for its own sake, but recognize when a relationship becomes one-sided. Misplaced kindness undermines your values. Align your actions with your principles, even when it's difficult. Excessive kindness depletes your energy. Prioritize self-care to ensure your kindness remains sustainable. Remember, the Stoic approach to kindness is about balance. It's not about withholding compassion, but about practicing it wisely. By embracing these lessons, you'll not only protect yourself, but also ensure that your kindness has a lasting, positive impact. Subscribe now for more Stoic wisdom to help you master your life with strength and clarity.